Hello and good afternoon. It is Tuesday, 1:14 p.m. and my hair is crazy because I just did an epic workout. I'm gonna take it down because it's really crazy. That feels good. That's like such a good feeling when you take your hair out of a tight pony. Okay. We are how many days out? 10 days till I get my pro card. My hair smells so good. It still has some my shampoo in it because Sunday hair wash day. Okay, so over the weekend we had friends over and they cooked a brisket. Did I talk about this? I don't know. I'm gonna check, and if I did, I'm gonna delete this, but if I didn't, it's gonna stay in. Anyway, he made a brisket. I made the brisket fit in my macros. Ate very low fats for the majority of the day. I made a gluten-free cornbread. And what else was there? There's salad. Either way, I woke up Monday and I swear to God, I chugged 40 ounces of water because I was so thirsty. And I was like, so thirsty. And because of that, my weight was up. I'm sure it was just like sodium. It's just sodium. But also, it kind of messes with your brain. So I was up a pound, 1.3 pounds, which is like not fun when you are. And I was lower calorie over the weekend too. So that's always a nice little fun mental game. But I know it's just water. Today I was back down like a pound. 1.1 pounds. Yes, 1.1 pounds. So still a little bit up from Sunday, which I was kind of hoping to be in the high teens by now. But because of that, I did not get a refeed on Monday, which is fine. I could stay here all day. I could. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow's another leg day. Today was upper body. Got a sick pump. Did some posing. Took a lot of selfies because I felt good. Had some ab veins popping out, but I think that's just like the ridiculous amounts of nitric and stuff that I take. So overall, things are feeling good. Refeeds are such a jerk, honestly. Like, I love refeeds and I hate them because they feel good, but then they always leave you wanting more. You always want more, and then it's like, oh, that was such a tease. Now I gotta go back to these other macros, but then it's also like, oh, well, the scale went up because of refeed. Oh, I'm just giving you a little insight into the mind of a competitor. I'm being very ADD about it. Otherwise, things are great. School gets out Thursday. Today's Tuesday. I have 2 more days. Tomorrow's half day. Thursday's half day. And then she's a free spirit, which means screen time is probably going to go up for her because I've got lots of things to do in a day. I think I am, though, going to get her membership at my gym, if I can. See if she can work out with me. We'll both get freaking swole together. Because that's cool, and she's very much like, she wants to have a gym membership. She's told me, she's begged me. So we'll see if we make it happen. Also in mom life, personal, whatever life, we're still doing this whole ice skating thing. I was gonna say, nobody gave me advice on how to parent last week, but I also haven't posted that video, so that might be a good reason why nobody's giving me advice. So I'll post that sometime. But yeah, man. My daughter had the recital. Did I tell you? Oh, I really feel like I'm repeating myself. We'll see. Her recital was last Saturday. It was freaking beautiful. It brought tears to my eyes seeing her dance like that, which I've never been. Never thought I would be a dance mom. But I'm almost hoping that we can transition to dance after July, after her national ice skating. Seems just so much better for the body. Oh. Anyway, that's my brain dump. I don't know what's going to be on this episode. We'll see what life has. Oh, Sunday. I'm doing a body tape photo shoot with Hannah, the best photographer in the world. So that'll be awesome. Super stoked about that. It's going to be one of the more risque photo shoots that I will have ever done in my life. So yeah, not gonna lie, little nervous about that, but love Hannah. Not nervous about her at all, but like I've wanted to do a photo shoot like this for a while, but I do struggle as a mom as to how sexy of things to post on the internet. My profile is public. She's 10 now, my kid. It's only a matter of time before the boys start being boys about things like this, but anyway, that's my verbal diarrhea. I'm gonna get back to work. Hope you're having a lovely day listening to this. Okay, it is Wednesday, half day Wednesday. I'm going to the gym in a bit, but just checked in with coach and we are going to pump a refeed. Even though my weight has been a little weird this week, I'm not dropping like I usually am, and I don't know if it was this turkey tenderloin that I bought. Like I love turkey tenderloin, but it's usually expensive, like $10 for one little log. And so when I went to the store a couple weeks ago, I saw it was on sale for like $6. So I got 2 of them. And, but it was like their bacon flavored one, which I'm like, this probably is going to fuck with me, whether it's just with the sodium or the, just fillers and shit like that. But I did it anyway, and I had 2 of them, so it did take a while to get through everything. So it's finally done with, but also we are getting rid of artificials today. I've been holding on to them for a while, but I'm getting rid of them. I'm gonna just load myself up with an Americano before the gym and just like shoot it for the caffeine so that I can still have like an epic workout, because I'm not gonna lie, probably got a little too attached to them. So they're gone. They're delicious, but it'll be good. It'll be good. I'm excited to see that scale go down. It's probably not going to go down tomorrow because we're pumping 300 grams carbs into this body. So high carb day today. High carbs sound wonderful until they pull from your fats. So like my fats are super low, but we'll see. The fats aren't going to do anything for my physique. Really, at this point, it's really about pushing those carbs into the muscles. So I looked a little flat today. We're going to pump that. I was really hoping I'd be a little bit lower, but we'll see what happens. With the subbing out of artificials, I have gone to my trusty lemon water. Just lemon squeezed in some water with a pinch of salt. I forgot how tasty it is. So anyway, try that out if you're struggling with hunger or anything like that. All right, gotta get back to work. Good morning. It's Thursday. It's the last day of school. I've got a chiropractor appointment, and then I'm going to go to the gym. My chiropractor is at the gym, so it's very nice and convenient. I was trying to stick to like one time a month for my chiropractor appointments, and then I got adjusted last week, and it was like, not last week and the weekend before, and I was like, why do I do that? I should get adjusted more frequently, because I was doing like the month of my show, I'd get weekly adjustments, and then I just stopped doing that. But I'm gonna get that back in the rotation because everything feels way better when you're adjusted. I bought new shoes again. I like the Roxy with the Shoe Fairy, but they were never going to be my stage shoes. They were going to be my backups. What I loved about them at first was how loose the strap was, but now it's a little too loose for my liking. That's what I have. I wanted to have two pairs because this is a total first world thing. I wanted to have shoes at home and shoes at the gym. I have a locker at the gym, so that way I don't have to lug them back and forth. My ones I have here right now are the Strappy Olympian 2.0s. And I don't know, I don't know if the Roxys are a taller heel, but anyway, so the newest pair I got are the OG Olympians with a strap. I can handle the strappy, I can handle the no strap and back, but I did want to see if I did the taller Olympian, if it makes my glutes look better, because I feel like I'm at the point in my life where I know how to walk in heels. Hopefully. But we'll see. I am going to take my new shoes. I wore them last night. I thought the toe was going to be super tight, but no, like, I don't know how they do this at the Shoe Fairy, but like, it looks tight and it was a little bit of a wiggle in, but like, oh my God, once they were on, like, they felt like a glove. So, I am a little concerned about the strap. I had strapped ones, if you'll remember. Was it peak week number 2? My strap broke on my shoes. So I'd switched to strappy. Or was that peak week number 3? Don't know. They were both chaotic. I think it was peak week number 2. Either way. Isn't it wild? I'm about to compete in my 4th show of the year. And I've been in prep since July of last year, but competing since January. We are 5 months away. Like, that would never happen with bikini. Never. So I'm so grateful for this division. I'm excited to see how the posing looks with the new shoes. Yesterday I had a carb load of 300 grams carbs. It was tasty. You know what I did? I made myself creamy. I had a creamy that had like 2.5 bananas worth, maybe 3 bananas worth. It weighed out to like about 200 something grams of bananas. Frozen. If you have not made a creamy out of just bananas, it's so good. So anyway, I had that, and then I put a little bit of marshmallow fluffernutter in there and a little bit of peanut butter. That helped me over. That helped my ice cream fix over. The carb loading has been really nice. Excuse me. For my mental state, especially since, I have been in prep so long. Hold on. And so it's like having those little bumps. And here's the other thing too, is when I'm in improvement season, like I love eating rice and I love sweet potatoes and all these things, but I don't like eating them every single day because like I feel so full. So with the carb loading, it's kind of like some days I feel full of carbs and some days I don't, and it's a really nice like ebb and flow of things instead of like always feeling like, oh my God, I have to eat so much rice today, and I love it, but I'm like, ugh. Anyway, I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I've just reached that crazy part of prep. Anyway, today is a lower carb day. Survived yesterday without any of my pre-workout, although that was like a really flippin' weak lift, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's all mental, but gonna do an Americano instead, pre-workout. Maybe add some sugar in there. Ooh. I don't really have a huge amount of carbs to spare, but maybe I'll do some like coconut sugar or something in there, just to sweeten it up a little bit and to get a little bit more carbs into before my lift. The fats go up a little bit though, because when I have all the carbs, my fats go into poverty level, and that, has its own issues. I ripped my lashes off yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think so. Yeah. I need to put new ones on. I was, I went all last week without them, and I was like, I think I'm getting used to how I look without lashes. I don't like how I look anymore. I need to put them on. It's a nice polished look. Anyway, I'm gonna go make some food, make my Americana, go to the gym, get adjusted, do my upper body, do my lower body, a little pump, and then do some posing. And then my kid will be home by the time I get home because it's last day of school. It's half day. So, yeah, pray for me. Good morning. It's Friday, and we are officially into peak week. Oh, so many feels, so exciting. This has felt like it's been so close, but so far away for weeks now. And in fact, I'm so glad I did so many shows in between because I'd be like, come on, like, let's go. We have been playing with carbs all week. Today's another leg day, so we'll see if we play with carbs again. Sorry. I'm assuming we're gonna carb load again today. I hit a new low. I hit into the teens, which I haven't hit since before January. Like for both my shows, like my body would just not crack into the teens. But today I was in the teens, so that was nice. I think it was my sodium, measuring my sodium out. I have a heavy hand with the, I would say salt shaker, but I do bougie salt. So I take literal like pinches, but like multiple pinches per meal, per multiple meals. Yeah, so so here's the deal too, is I never had a scale until yesterday that was accurate enough to get to those levels of, milligrams / my current scale would not weigh under like 3 grams accurately. So cinch down on sodium makes a difference. But anyway, my calves are so sore. I got those new posing shoes. Been posing in them. I posed for a long time yesterday. I love them. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to make them work in time. We shall see. We have 7 days to master it. I took my check-ins this morning in my normal lower strappy Olympian 2.0s. I was like, dang, this is so easy. Oh, yeah, I will eventually make it so that those are my main bitch heels. But we'll see if I can make it in time for this show that's 7 days away. So, gotta start packing. Gotta start planning my food out. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of logistics with the food. I was just talking with Brad today. Basically, all I'm going to bring food-wise is my proteins and maybe some spaghetti squash now that I think about it, and some green beans now. Because here's the deal, is at this particular show, they're great. I love this show for so many reasons, but this show, at least 2 years ago when I did it, I'm sure there's the same, they had a whole flipping room full of microwaves. So last time, as terrible as it is, I just bought like steam in the bag veggies, frozen veggies, and that's how I got my veggies. I did some frozen fruit out of bag. I think I got some honey there, and it was just my carbs. Probably get some rice cakes, probably get some bags of rice. Gotta get some olive oil. I think I'll bring some olive oil too. Anyway, that's my Friday update. We got a cheat truck event later. Then we have friends coming over later. It's Bradley's birthday. How much you do with booze?
Nothing more. For some reason, the scale didn't want to acknowledge it.
He was taking a post-scale poopy, and he was hoping to drop some more. But anyway, so we have friends coming over today. I'm going to make them a little protein birthday cake because he's 3 weeks out now. And yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Good morning. It is Saturday, 6 days out. Yesterday was Brad's birthday, so I made him a little protein birthday cake because, as you know, he's doing that keto life. And although that cake was low carb, low fat, high protein, he still enjoyed it. It was good. We had some friends over last night, which is like the second time this month we've had people over, which I hate entertaining. I don't know how that happened, but here we are. So today is cycle day 22 for me, and I got my period, I think. Either way, cycle day, if you do the math, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Cycle day 28 was landing like right on show day. So to be honest, I'm glad I got it right now. In fact, I'm so happy I got it right now. And the funny thing is I went to bed last night and I was like, Brad, I kind of hope since I'm a little later this time around, that, maybe my period just doesn't come this time. But I'm really not as lean as the first time I competed. Which I did, my cycle just, kind of left the chat for a little bit, which is fine. Like, I'm past baby making age. It came right back. We were testing the limits of conditioning for Fit Model because we had no idea what the heck to expect. But now we know what to expect. We know we want a fuller look. I pushed 309 carbs yesterday, and things looked great. I did tick up in the scale today, to be expected. Sodium, probably water retention from my period. I was only like up 0.7 though for cramming all those carbs in. So we are back to normal macros today. I have a bikini wax at 11. I did have laser done like years ago. Probably at this point now, like 12 years ago. Then I had a kid and that kind of just messed everything up. So every once in a while I get it waxed, especially before show day. Last show day, I was like shaving everything and I was like, Brad, next time I'm getting a wax. Like, I'm done with this. And so he's like, okay, whatever. But if you are waxing before your show, you do want to make sure to do it quite a bit away from your show, because you could have like adverse reactions. You could have residue sticking on you and you don't want that either. So just make sure that you give yourself some time before that. And that was going to be my words of wisdom here. I really love the look we're bringing. I just scheduled a post for this too. By the way, if you are on my Instagram, I usually schedule out like all my posts, so it's never in real time. I try to at least schedule out my posts because, nobody's got time to go on to Instagram at the exact perfect time to post whatever they need to post. But anyway, I'm excited for this show because like the last two shows, if you've been watching this, you know I've been like playing with like the most flexibility that one should play with before a show. Things have been quite wild with the travel. The first local regional show I did, which was like a month ago now, month and a half, I went on a cruise 2 weeks before. So that was a little crazy. Never done that before. And then this last show, which was now 2 weeks ago or so. I don't know. Time is construct. I don't know. It's all confusing. We traveled the weekend before. We are grounded until Charleston, which I'm like, oh, thank God for that. I will say these last few weeks have been a little crazy overall. Yesterday, we worked the truck, which was like really hot and sweaty. My aura was like, hey, you're really stressed out yesterday. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I was in 110 degrees for, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 4 hours. I didn't even really sweat that much, but like I did drink like a gallon of water while I was in there and I didn't pee at all. So maybe I did sweat more than I thought.
But yeah, we're moving and grooving. Ryan has really just been the best coach. We're checking in daily. We are adjusting things as we need. We've decided that the original Olympians look the best for me at this moment, which are the newest shoes, which, whoo, got some posing to do. In fact, once I'm done filming this, I'm gonna eat some food, do my little booty workout, and then I'm gonna pose because the lighting in my room should be quite nice. I thought I had to drop my kid off at her sport today, but I was delighted to find out we don't have that today, so that's nice. Frees up my morning. Yeah, I gotta do that all before I go get waxed. Bikini waxing, Brazilian waxing. It's not fun. And every time I do it, I'm like, why did I do this? But results are nice. I think that's all I got. Do I want to cap this video here? I think I do. And I'm going to do a photo shoot tomorrow, but it's a body tape one, so I don't know how much behind the scenes I can get because I think I'm legit going to be like naked with tape on me, so we'll see. I can definitely get some footage of Hannah doing my makeup because she's like the best ever. Again, if you're local and you need a photographer, local to Arizona, you need to go see Hannah. Her shit is just amazing. Anyways, I don't know. We'll see if I add anything else to this. I'm just excited to have a somewhat chill day. Although I am working a bit this afternoon, which is fine. I gotta get some client plans going. Yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, you know what I did want to talk about? It's the Team Flex Cruise. Because I just posted a post about it yesterday. Oh my gosh, like, oh, we just had the best time at the Team Flex Cruise. And we're going to do it again in September. So I just wanted to let you guys know what makes it so special. I don't think I've talked about this before. Last year we did 4 days out of Miami, but like everybody was like 4 days wasn't enough. So I planned a 5-day one out of New York City. It's the first time Virgin's going to be sailing out of New York City. I love sailing out of New York City because you sail right next to the Statue of Liberty and it's super fun, and just visiting the city in general is super fun. So stoked about that. I need to look into hotel blogs. Hotel blogs. Anyway, so what makes the Team Flex Cruise special is that we have a series of guests that are going to be speaking, as well as we have little give backs for booking the Team Flex Cruise. Like, we have a photographer on board and she's going to be doing little individual photo shoots, mini photo shoots for 15-minute photo shoot with one edited picture for anybody who goes. We've got Celeste Rains-Turk, and she's going to be doing her food relationships seminar. We have Shannon. She just got married. Her maiden name is Ahern. Doctor in a Bikini podcast. She's great. She's going to be on board, and she's going to do a posing prehab seminar. Then we're going to have a posing seminar itself where we can kind of, you know, freshen up our tips for posing. And yeah, it's going to be great. I'm super stoked about it. So yeah, if you're interested, let me know. I can give you the link to check out prices and book. And yeah, I think we're going to call it here. I think I got enough content to make a video. If not, I promise next week's will be more exciting because it's peak week. Oh my gosh. Let's do this.
Okay, I said that was going to be my last video, but I lied. Because I got the notification that my suit is in my mailbox. So, I'm going to go get it. And I'm going to do a fashion show for you. It's here. Let's open her up. Backstory, they rushed this because I, like a crazy woman, at the suggestion of Shay, Be Shay Fit, Brittany Be Shay, I don't know, her friends on Instagram, was posing in my posing suit. She's like, girl, you need to do that color. And I was like, you think? She's like, no. That's another day I posed in my posing video. She's like, you need to do this color. So I was like, all right, let's go. And I frantically texted Toxic and I was like, I'm competing in a week. Can I do this? And they're like, yeah, let's go. So we got the blue. We got the blue. I'm gonna try it on.
Incredible, wow.